So your PS5 is overheating, and because of that it's shutting down on you, the system is crashing or freezing, and you may be seeing this temperature alert that says your PS5 is too hot. That's why I've gathered a bunch of troubleshooting methods that has worked for a lot of fellow gamers. So let's get your PS5 cooled down. Sometimes, something as small as a software glitch can cause your PlayStation 5 to thermal throttle, and this can be fixed easily by cold booting your console. First, we need to shut down our PlayStation completely. Then unplug the power cable and keep it like that for about 20 minutes. After that, reconnect the cable, turn it on and use it for a while to check if it's fixed. In the meantime, you should check the power cord for damage, cause faulty power cord can affect your console's power supply and cause it to overheat. You can try replacing it with a different one to rule out the possibility of damaged power cable. Also, if it's plugged into an extension cord, plug it directly into a wall outlet. And the reason why your PS5 may run into heat-related issues is outdated firmware. So now we'll check for software updates. Go right on System Software and then select System Software Update and Settings. Go to Update System Software and select Update using Internet. If there's any update pending, then finish installing it, and hopefully that should resolve overheating. Now we will talk about performance modes that can make your PS5 take less stress and generate low heat. If you play heavy hitting games that are system intensive, it will eventually make your PS5 run hot. And you can minimize that either by toning down the in-game graphics for each games, or you can change it globally by turning on performance mode. To do that, we need to open settings again, and from there go down to saved data and game or app settings. Then we'll select the third option, which is game presets. Go right, and under difficulty you'll see an option called performance mode or resolution mode. If we press X, you'll see you can switch between two modes, either performance mode or resolution mode. Resolution mode is more demanding, and this will cause your PS5 to generate more heat. So we will highlight performance mode and press X to select it. Now your PS5 will run cooler and smoother. If making these software changes didn't have any big effect on lowering the temp of your PlayStation, then there may be some dust built up inside the console. So we need to take off the side panels and clean it. Trust me, it's very easy, and taking them off and reinstalling them won't take more than a minute. So let's start by turning off our console and unplugging it from electricity. Next, unscrew the base plate using a flathead screwdriver and it will come off. Now we can take off the side plates, and we'll start with the side that has the PlayStation logo. Hold it firmly with one hand and pull the corner with the logo up while pushing the plate downwards with your palm, and it will come off with very little effort like ours. Do the exact same thing on the flip side from the same corner. If it's the first time taking it apart in a while, you should see dust clogging up the cooling fan. To clean it, you can use a brush or an electric vacuum or blower. We are gonna vacuum out the loose dust, then take a cleaning brush to it. And we'll finish it off with an air pump. These are the two ports, and you can stick the vacuum nozzle on them to extract the dust and debris from the inside. When we are done with this side, clean the other side similarly. Another thing, if you have installed an SSD in the SSD slot that you see here, and it doesn't have a heatsink, then it may be overheating and causing crashes. In that case, you can install a heatsink so that it doesn't run hot. Now, we'll not reinstall the covers yet and try using the console while it's off. So we'll put it on the stand and turn it on. First, check if the cooling fan is spinning and use it like you normally do to see if it still runs into overheating issues. If it doesn't, then it was probably because of the airflow and dust buildup. So now we can put the covers back. Align the holes with the plastic fangs, gently press on it and push upwards. It should fall into place with a click. Even after going through all these steps, if your PS5 is still overheating, then you can try rebuilding the database from safe mode. So, to enter the safe mode, you need to turn off your PlayStation first. Wait for the LED to go off, and then we'll press and hold the power button until you hear 2 beeps. Now you'll see on the screen that we have entered safe mode. To use your controller in the safe mode, you need to connect it using the USB cable first, and then press the PS button. Now go down to clear cache and rebuild database using the directional pad. Press X, select clear system software cache first, press OK. Your PS5 will turn on, then you need to turn it off again, and then come back here and select rebuild database. After clearing cache and rebuilding database, if your PS5 still overheats, then what you can do is go to settings and reset all settings to its factory default. then go right on System Software, go all the way down to Reset Options, and then select Restore Default Settings. You'll see the following settings that will be restored, but don't worry, this will not uninstall your games, even though this will erase the saved data. So if you want, you can back up the saved data before doing it. And after you're done, just press Restore, and then Yes. And this will only take a few seconds, after which your PS5 will restart. And after following all these steps, your console should not thermal throttle anymore. Let us know how it went down below, and stay frosty.